Hey guys, how we going today? Just thought I would do another quick video. Got a huge mail day yesterday. Thought I would show you guys just what I've been buying for the last couple of months. Had a bit stashed away at Comc or COMC, and also ship my cards. So here we go. Without any further ado, let's have a look. So Tatum Hyper, very short print. Last time I checked, I think there was about 18 PSA 10s and BGS 95s combined. It's a very short print card, so I am an advocate for shorter print cards over mass produced base cards. The values don't really represent how rare these are just yet, but I think one day the market might catch on. You got another Luka Optic Holo. Looks very good, this one. Gotta love anything Luka at the moment. It's just skyrocketed. It's worth a fortune. Again, much shorter print than the Prism Silver. I think there's only about 160 Optic Holos, BGS 95s. Red Prism Luka from this year. Did a trade with a guy the other day for a Ja Morant Silver PSA 9. And a little bit of cash his way. But yeah, Luka second year still going to be worth a bit. Started a Ben Simmons Select Rainbow. So this is the highest print run, which is $2.99, the blue Select. You've got the maroon, which is of $1.75, and then you go to the white, which is $1.49. Very good subgrades on that one. A orange, which is of $60. Tie-dye, which is of $25. This was two of $25. From here, there's a national pink from the National Convention that's numbered to 15, and which basically doesn't appear on the Rainbow Report if you look it up. But it must have been a special release at the Nationals, numbered to 15. Then you've got the gold prism, you've got a green prism. Gold is 10, green is 5, and then you've also got black 101. So highly unlikely that I'll obtain any of those, but got the old concourse rainbow going. Tricolor, this is a premier level for Simmons Select die cuts. I'm not a big fan of the die cuts. I do just like the normal square cards. But picked this one up in a deal with the maroon. Very good price as soon as Ben got injured. Also picked up a bunch of his Prism base off COMC a few months ago. I was getting these for about 75 or 80 US per card. It's graded in a BGS 95, so I picked up 3 more of those. It's an absolutely fantastic deal at the time. Some more Simmons that I picked up. I actually got these 2 SGC tricolor concourses for 25 US each. Very cheap. Very good deal actually. So first SGC graded cards, and there's 2 of those. And way back in December, I was actually buying these for anywhere from about 30 US to 35 US per PSA 10, and I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I sold one just before I shipped this lot, and that basically paid for the entire shipping, which is obviously pretty expensive. I didn't ship directly to Australia. I sent it to Ship My Cards because from what I hear, everyone trying to ship to Australia from COMC, it's just an absolute nightmare, an absolute disaster. Someone else I've been buying a couple of for a quick flip opportunity, which his cards were very cheap, was D'Angelo Russell. Obviously, D'Lo teaming up with Cat now, and they've got the #1 pick in the draft, in the 2021 draft. So I imagine there'll be a little bit of or a lot more publicity around the Timberwolves. So D'Lo's probably in for a big increase. So I'll send these off and get them graded. A couple of silvers. They look absolutely stunning, these cards. Prism back then, just the corners, everything. The cards just so much sharper. So hopefully some good results. I got the green prism as well, looks really sharp, and a bunch of base. So I think the base, I think I paid about 90 or 80 US for the silvers, and the base are about 10 to 15 US each, quite a few of them. Select silvers, I think they're only about 10 US. Yeah, very cheap, so can't really go wrong with these, to be honest. Even if they've got a few scratches and so forth, at least you can turn around and flip them for what you paid for them. A patch, this came in my last ship, my cards lot actually, a few of these. But look, these are good enough for grading, so they'll head off in the next grading sub I'll do probably next month. This will be personal. I'm not going to do the group submissions anymore. It's too much work, basically. I'm too busy, and doing 440 cards, which I did in August, was an absolute pain in the backside, to be honest. I did take for granted the grading service, the group submissions before I started doing it. Now I realise how much work goes into it, and I can see why people charge what they do. I picked up a couple of Morant optics, very cheap. A couple of Hero optics, very cheap, and Hero Purple Wave. I love these cards. This looks to be really well centered. Very happy with this purchase. Hopefully that gems, and they can go in the Hero PSA 10 PC. Shamit Select of 75, short print, green, $2. Simmons $2 silver prism from this year. Simmons Optic Holo from this year. Carson Edwards white select prism of 149. And onto the massive hoard of Jaren Jackson Jr. So you won't believe how many of these I've got. I've actually purchased a lot of 10 of these shock prisms the other day. It went for about 120 US. It was very cheap. Just after he got injured, so couldn't go wrong. Even came in the card saver. So I don't know if someone was planning on sending all these off for grading and then just bailed as soon as he got injured. It's probably exactly what happened. But there's quite a few of these. I didn't count them actually. It's probably more than 10 there. Probably 12. A couple more optics from ComC, and then a massive pile of Triple J Select. So blue prism $2.99. I think this cost me about $13. Same with the court side. I think that cost about $15 or $16 US. Short print. Everyone was sleeping on these cards a while ago. We got a whole pile of Premier level as well. So I've got to go through all these, see what's grade worthy, and then basically I think there was about 40 concourse base Triple J. So I wish 12 months ago I went and bought the equivalent of this in Luca cards, because if I did, I could probably retire right now. Yeah, it's a huge amount. So I bet ComC weren't real happy with me pulling probably 50 Triple J's out of their database. I think that's why they make it so difficult to ship out. They just don't want people to take all their inventory out. So these were all going anywhere from $1 to $3 US a card. Bought a huge pile of them, massive amount, and then one of my favorite prism inserts, which is Lucky Lottery Hyper. That's it, guys. Quick little video, and great buying opportunity at the moment for Jaren Jackson Jr. and for Ben Simmons. So while these guys are injured, they're both out of the bubble now. Hype's going to leave them for a little while. You know the run up of Triple J had just before the NBA resumes. So before the season starts again, I'm sure that hype will build. And Simmons, hopefully for Simmons and everyone else who's an investor or a fan, they decide to move Ben on from Philly. He can go somewhere like Golden State, and try his luck elsewhere. I really think whatever they're doing with him, just isn't working. He's got a huge amount of potential, this guy, and for whatever reason, Brett Brown and the Sixers haven't been able to harness it. So let's hope he gets shipped off somewhere where he can actually do something and really start to hit his strides, because it's so frustrating to see someone just with the passing ability, with the speed, the strength that Ben has, to just basically flop in majority of his games, and it's just really disappointing. So let's hope that he goes somewhere good where they can bring out the best in him, and then we'll be happy as pigs in shit, basically. Anyway, that's it, guys. Have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next video.